Today I'm going to be showing you how to make perfect fried rice and how to get it right every single time. This method for making fried rice has been handed down through my family for generations. My mum is absolutely famous for it. She passed the recipe on to me and I've been making it for years. We're going to start with the rice. Cover the pan in a couple of inches of water, and then once it comes to the boil, we pour the rice into the pan right in the middle, and then you should see it kind of forming a bit of a mountain. And once the rice hits the top of the water and you can see a few grains of rice that are stuck out of the water, that's when you know you've got enough rice in there. So give your rice a stir, just one stir, and then place the lid on. Now that the lid's on, we're going to knock the heat right down and leave it for 20 minutes. Don't touch it, no stirring, don't check it, just leave it for 20 minutes. There's a little bit of a difference whether you're using a gas hob or an induction hob. So if you're using a gas hob, you want to knock that heat right down so that the flame is really, really tiny, and that'll be fine for 20 minutes. If you're using an induction hob, you need the heat to be a little bit higher. So say you've got a setting from 0 to 10, go for about 5, 5.5, and that should be fine. Now the rice is cooked, we need to leave it to cool completely. You can do that in the pan, or if you want to speed up the process, then pour the rice into a large, shallow dish. Give it a little fluff when you put it into the dish. If you want to cook your rice the night before, that's fine too. Just make sure the rice is cool, then cover it and place it in the refrigerator. The reason we need to cool the rice in this way is to help it dry out a little bit, and that's so we don't end up with sticky fried rice. We really want those grains to fall apart from each other. Also, having slightly dry rice means that it really absorbs the flavour. We're going to fry the rice in a carbon steel seasoned wok. I'll leave a link below to a tutorial on how to season a wok. Using a carbon steel wok in this way means that you can use a metal spatula, which helps stop the rice from sticking to the bottom of the pan. You can use a non-stick pan. I just don't think the flavours are quite as good. We're going to add some oil into the wok and heat it up on a medium to high heat. And then I'm going to add in some bacon. I like to use bacon in my rice. If you're a vegetarian, then obviously leave it out. If you're a complete carnivore, then you just add more meats at this stage. Once the bacon is crispy, remove from the wok and chop into pieces. Leave the bacon-flavoured oil in the wok. Now add in the chopped onions and cook until softened. Then add in the chopped peppers, chilli and garlic and fry for a couple more minutes. Next, add the rice and stir it all together so the oil coats the rice. You should see that the rice is a little bit shiny from the oil. Add a little bit more oil to the pan if needed. Now the rice has been cooking for about 5 or 6 minutes. It should be hot. We're just going to give it a little taste with a fork, make sure it is hot all the way throughout. Perfect. So next we're going to add in the eggs. We'll move the rice over to the side of the pan. Crack the eggs into the pan, ensuring that part of the pan is right over the heat, and add a splash of soy sauce. Stir the eggs together until scrambled but still slightly liquid, making sure the rice doesn't burn, so keep that part of the pan with the eggs right over the heat. Then stir the eggs into the rice along with the chopped bacon. Now we're going to add in some soy sauce, good splash of that, and a pinch of salt. And then we'll also add in a good squeeze of lemon juice. Can't tell you how important it is to have some lemon juice in there. The rice itself is quite carby and there's some oils in there as well. Just really lifts the flavour, makes it a tiny little bit zingy without it being bitter at all. Really important. Spoon the rice out into bowls and sprinkle with spring onions before serving. This is my homemade fried rice, a real family favourite. I can't tell you how delicious it is. It's great on its own, or serve it with any of your favourite Asian dishes. I'll leave a link below to the full recipe where you can get all the details and all of the tips. I'll also leave some links to other Asian recipes that go perfectly with this. So if you like the video, hope you enjoyed it, please subscribe.